Welcome, welcome, welcome to Story Time with me, Miss Sheila. I hope you're having a wonderful, beautiful day. Today's story is called Leona Price, A Voice of a Century. So let's find out all about her, okay? Okay. In 1927, Laurel, Mississippi, the line between black and white was as wide as the Mississippi River was long. All a black girl from the Cotton Belt could expect was a heap of hard work as a maid, mill worker, or sharecropper. Her song, mostly Shirley the Blues. 1927 is a long time ago. Yes, the Mississippi Delta cradled misery. But from day one, Mary Violet Leona Price heard a different refrain. Her mama, Katie, singing hymns, her daddy James playing tuba for the church band, the flock greeting praise songs with hallelujahs. Leona had plenty to be thankful for. A mama and a daddy who made sure Leona had two pairs of shoes and knew she was good as anyone, black or white. Their song of encouragement rose above the color line. Wasn't long before Leona was finding her voice, singing along to her daddy James records and listening to the Metropolitan Opera's Saturday afternoon radio broadcast. She soaked up the sopranos, if not the foreign words, art songs, and areas shaping a brown girl's dreams. And look at in the olden days, back in the early 1900s, that's what the radio looked like. Isn't that crazy? Very big and a lot different than the ones we have today. Soon Leona was plink, plink, plinking a toy piano until she caught the performing bug for good. Her parents sold her phonograph, which is like an old record player with a big round kind of like looks like a trumpet face on the front, and they would have to like um, wind it up to make it play. To pay for a real piano and for lessons. So there's her piano. At her first recital, her feet didn't even reach the pedals, but the songs came through her fingertips. And look at, isn't that cool? They're making her music, her songs, all different colors and looks like waves. I think that's clever. Then little Leona saw Marian Anderson, the opera singer from Philadelphia, who was already studying in Europe when Leona breathed her first solo. Marian glided on stage in a whoosh of a satin. Her song, like a torch, sparked light in Leona. That Easter Sunday in 1939, when Marian, oh my land, my voice is not working. Marian sang at the Lincoln Memorial after being barred from a whites-only concert hall. Leona was in the church choir praising God with her gift. A song of promise welled up in Leona, and as it had in young Marian. See, they're singing. Don't let anybody stop you from using God's gift for you, right? Right. With her suitcase, she rode a bus to college in Ohio, aiming to be a teacher, the concert stage out of her reach for a black singer then. Until the college president heard her solo and convinced her to study voice. Instead, Leona changed her course. Led by song, she cracked the door that Marian had opened years earlier, and before long Leona went to Juilliard. There she found her teacher, Florence Page Kimball, and her calling. But the door to Grand Opera would have to wait. First, Leona starred on a Broadway in Porgy and Bess. On a world tour, her song rose to the rafters. When the curtain did rise on Leona's opera career, she took bows at a Wild West saloon owner Minnie as Chi Chi Chow Chow sang in Madame Butterfly and Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile. She became the first black singer to star at La Scala at Italy's famed opera palace. Her song scaled the six-tiered balconies and brushed the glided ceiling. Whoa! Yet, certain doors her golden songs could not open. In America, some hotels, restaurants, and stages were still whites only. But television brought Leona into the living rooms. Viewers saw that skin color didn't matter. Voice did, and her songs was as regal as it was rich and rare. Leona was never more majestic than as Ada, playing the part of she was born for to sing. As the Ethiopian princess with her skin as her costume, she expressed her whole self. Standing on Marian's shoulders, Leona gave the crowd goosebumps. The song of her soul soared on the breath of her ancestors. Mm. When Leona performed at the Metropolitan Opera House in 1955, she blew open the door that Marianne left ajar. 6 years later, Leona landed her first lead role with the Met in um, the second Travolta as as a noble lady in a tragic love story. She got a 42-minute standing ovation. Isn't that incredible? The song of roaring applause shook the walls. Roses at her feet and tears in her eyes, Leona bowed. She glimpsed the spotlight casting a shadow, and she knew that shadow was not just hers, but her parents, teachers, and Mariana's back in Laurel, Mississippi. Songs of pride filled many a heart. The folks there were bowing too. Woo-hoo. I love how they have the shadow with all the different people. Yes, the world famous Miss Price could be all in mink and pearls when she wanted to, rolling her R's like an Italian Costello, wearing Vienna's hats and silk dresses from Rome. Mhm. But offstage, she was just Leona, twisting all night long. Her song sure wasn't the blues. Wasn't that an incredible story? And you can learn more about her. Our author gave a little bit more of a notes about her life. So I hope you so enjoyed that, and I hope you remember keep going after your dreams. Until next time with me, Michelle, you keep turning your light. Bye for now.